Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and we're checking in on Standard, continuing to check in on Standard, and answer the question, is green good? I think that green is hit the least by the current bans and helped a good amount because Faceless Haven wasn't that important to the deck in the way I feel it's important to mono white, and Lair of the Hydra is a pretty good replacement, whereas Cave of the Frost Dragon in white is super expensive. So wanted to bust out our green bros and just go smash and see how it went. In the video that you're going to see recorded on stream, and if you want access to the full stream and all of the gameplay from my recordings, you can become a member, hit join, and you can watch the full stream VODs posted on YouTube, or you can be a Twitch sub and watch them over there. And that's if you absolutely want like 8 freaking hours of content. Anyway, if you like the condensed kind of YouTube-y videos, then this is definitely the right place. You came to the right place. A little breakdown of what the deck does and what it doesn't. But over there on Twitch when I was playing these games, I was trying to solve the white matchup because mono white, according to untap.gg, was something like 26 to 30% of the best of one meta. And I'm sure a lot of you running into mono white can say, yeah, it's freaking everywhere. So of course, to solve that problem, I wanted to try some pretty crazy things, or what I call the ultimate combo. So the deck, as you're going to see in some of these videos, has Tajuru Blightblade in it, the 1/1 Death Touch, and the also Devouring Tendrils, which is, oh yeah, it's right over here. So Devouring Tendrils is a way for the 1/1 Death Touch to deal damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Since the creature deals the damage, the Death Touch works. So I ran this instead of Ascendant Pack Leader, and I ran this instead of some of the cards like Uvenwald Oddity and Unnatural Growth and Inscription of Abundance that you see in the deck now. Of course, with this little pivot to try to find and kill mono white, we did not play mono white because the matchmaker is totally fine. And instead, we went out and jammed. We made adjustments just to go for more raw power in the deck. And honestly, it felt really good. We have some really good matchups with both black-based control decks and Izzet control decks. Then there are other decks that kind of tried out ramp this that are a much tougher matchup. But we definitely played some good games, and mono green is still a force to be reckoned with, probably to the surprise of no one. But until we actually get to test and try to solve the mono white matchup, I don't know if it can be the best in the format because mono white has the highest win rate in best of one and is also the most popular. So believe me, a lot more channel time will be spent trying to slay mono white, but if you don't play against it, I can't show you the sweet tech. But if I were losing to mono white a lot with green, I would try cutting the pack leaders for the Blight Blades, and I would cut the Unnatural Growth, Oddity, and 1 Inscription for Devouring Tendrils. And the reason that a little bit more removal and the Blight Blades should help fighting things like Adeline, fighting things that are buffed by Luminarch Aspirant to make sure you trade, but using that removal to get rid of things like Skyclave Apparition and Brutal Cathar, in theory, keeps their removal from being effective, as you just get your stuff back. Also keeps those flyers from coming over the top and killing you, because we don't have reach and we don't have much to do against flyers. So anyway, that's the theory craft behind the deck. Still, I think, very playable. And if I'm going to play a creature deck, it probably is green, because they like to print draw a card on some of these sweet green creatures. And I love the value I get from Ranger class. I love the value I get from Old Growth Troll. And we have Unscuffed Chariot in Standard. So for you true Chariot stans, you get your second cat again. Let's dive in. Let the green nonsense begin. Okay, we didn't draw the combo, and we're on the draw. Pretty bad. Hi. Our raccoon, I like our raccoon comes out here to the middle at the beginning, says hi to everybody. Combo assembled. Magic is easy. Wow. I mean, discard.deck. I guess it makes the tendrils pretty bad, doesn't it? The opponent's not going to give us good targets for it. Honestly, I wish I could discard this. So if I'm not doing that, we discard the combo. Not the matchup we were looking for. Yeah, maybe they don't know what it does. Okay, they know. They understand. I could Tendrils the Curtains. I honestly don't mind if they Curtains me. These cards are perfectly replaceable. Still don't want to block? Well, they could have a 3/4 menace. That can be frustrating. Yeah, they're going for it. They'll probably take the Tendrils, because they didn't get rid of the Blightblade. Ha! Well, I'll discard this to the next thing, I guess. I actually think I hold all of this. I may need to discard it to a go blank. The opponent's playing a discard deck. I want to get the other Mammoth down, so that if we top deck lands, we're still attacking with 5/5s. Controversial decision. All right. Deadly Dispute, getting the most out of that little guy. You got me. You got me. You got my 1/1 Death Touch. I think we play the other Mammoth this turn. All right, opponent. Bring out the duress. Let's go. Show me the duress. Henrika Damrathi. What? At the beginning of combat in your turn, each player sacrifice a creature. Yeah, you're not doing that. Draw a card, lose a life. I hope you do that. Transform. Yeah, I think you want that 3/4 Death Touch lifelink. Oh, they took the card. They took the... What? Okay. Okay. We force a chump block, we knock you to 2. If they sweep the board, how are they going to do it? I guess they could have Shadow's Verdict. If they make me discard here, that's fine. They're just going to die. Meat Hook for 3. Yeah, that could be a thing too. Good old Meat Hook Massacre. Easy. All right, should have put a counter on the Mammoth. Didn't think about that. Definitely should have. Do I play the other one? If I just have this on the field, they'll probably use a discard spell, so I guess so. What are you gonna do? I mean, this is close to being really bad. We have to hope they draw more discard spells when they're not good. They draw... Yeah, they have 2 hooks, okay. Now we have to level up and try to draw some goodies. Opponent's up to 8 now. That's pretty good. One of the better draws, probably. Can gain trample, can draw cards, if we actually get to use it. I mean, they've had removal, they've had sweepers, they thwart the grave, they're going to sacrifice this, make a sack a creature, transform this. We just got grave thwarted, guys. We just got partied on. That's a pretty cool combo. And we don't have long to live. Can they kill us next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can basically kill us next turn. Tap land? Of course it is. I think I would have won the game if I put a +1/+1 counter on the Mammoth instead of the Blight Blade. I think that's where I lost. That was unfortunate. Kind of soul-sucking there. I hate losing to discard decks because they generally suck. But this one's more than a discard deck, and it didn't overdo the discard stuff. They didn't mind rot me, you know? They just had kind of this sweet little combo. Oh yeah. So, no mono white yet. It's supposedly 30% of the meta. We built our deck around playing against it. Sucks pretty bad that we can't seem to get paired against what we want to play against, but welcome to Magic, right? Resolvies. Oh yeah, I remember how this feels. Okay. Opponent's a hater. Dragonfire your 1/1. Whoa. Just straight 3-mana laughter. Think I'm the one laughing now. We'll just troll him into the ground. 4 mana do nothing. Well, you don't have Divide by Zero. What do you have? Straight ahead, team. To glory. Let's leave 2 mana up if they sweep the board. Like they draw red, they cast a sweeper. We're just gonna make a troll on end step. Still dunks on the blue control decks, doesn't it? Turn 1, Blight Blade. Turn 2, Fight Spell. Those concealed curtains have no chance against us now. Oh my god, we both have raccoons. That was hype. That was so hype. Did you see them back to back, like walk to their respective corners? So cool. Get him. Show him who's boss. Opponent doesn't play Blizzard Brawl. Ah, I see. Because you're a werewolf gamer. I think we have to let it go. We have to get lucky here. Good news, everybody. We're lucky. We didn't have enough snowland, so we had to use the inscription there. Tanuki! Anybody, any Super Mario 3 fans? I didn't know what a Tanuki was. I'm still not positive I know what a Tanuki is, but I know you fly. And that was the coolest thing that ever happened to Mario. Oh, busted. All right. We still don't have the snow permanents. So we got to fight something smaller. Easy to do. Two life? How are they going to race 2 life? It's never going to happen. Never going to happen. And we kill their wolf? Dude. Dude. Blade Tendril meta is here. Thick. Get arena'd. Is that how? That's what Croaky says, right? Get arena'd, boy. Wish that was an untapped land so we could troll up. Shatter Skull Smashing is a sorcery. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. We go for the kill. We go for the kill. No respect. Okay. 7-2, trample. Obviously the correct lethal. Powering up Lair of the Hydra. Boring. Lame. Pumped. Wolf. 7-2 trample. Totally hype. Wow. Okay, that Blizzard Brawl. That Blizzard Brawl is going to need some help. Because we're not going to have snow-covered lands for a while. But how do you turn away Pack Leader Troll? You just don't, right? You just don't. You don't turn that away. Man, I cannot wait for the Kamigawa board. I suspect a good amount of neon lighting on the Kamigawa board. Oh, I hate the bat. Away with you. Raccoon here, the raccoon doesn't make annoying sounds. This raccoon, it's a very tasteful raccoon. Courtesy tap. That way it doesn't hold priority. Because I'm a nice guy. Until you make me angry. Oh, yay. Is it? It is. That should be a decent matchup, but anytime you go second, it best of one. It's pretty scary. I hope you need that land. I really hope you do. Yep, exactly the opening you want if you're in opponent's seat. And exactly not a card we want in our deck when we're against them, but part of the deal was, can we beat mono white? And we haven't played it at all. So do we play the troll or do we play the mammoth? Mammoth is only good for like one more turn, right? Usually got a lead on the mammoth. It dies easier. Eggy. Land. Roar. Get ripped. Turn it sideways. Brawl. Works. Cool. Was kind of worried that wouldn't work. Troll. Alright, so this looks like kind of Is It Dragons No Epiphany? Because it's banned in Standard. Smoldering Egg, Gold Span should probably be our concerns. Matchups should be good, and they seem to be having some issues. Now, we could play around a counterspell by powering up Lair, but I kind of want to leave mana open to turn a troll into a 4/4 anyway. This is also where we'd usually be scared of Divide by Zero, but I'm not anymore. So we leave 2 snow open in case they kill a troll. We can turn it back into a 4/4. Which, you know, if they sweep the board, we turn this into a 4/4 on end step, we power up Lair, exactly lethal, and they're out of there. Rumty would be proud. Scared chicken. You look a lot more like an elephant. It's an elephant with an identity crisis. On the play, Curvin. Let's do it. Did we find our mono white gamer? They've got the wolf pet. Also an annoying pet, I must say. Where'd my... Oh, it appears and goes to the corner. Okay. I was like, where'd my raccoon go? I had a little heart palpitation. I didn't realize I'd become so attached to the thing. Good draw, right on time. Looks like our opponent still believes in Volatile Fjord. Opening moves going as planned. It's like chess. This is, you know, pack leader into Dragonfire. It's the Sicilian. That was too easy. Foretell. Well, it's not Alrund's Epiphany. How do we keep the pressure on? And how do we also make sure we can tendril something? Rude! Dude, has it all so far. I wonder, didn't use the 2 damage, decide to draw instead? So, and discards another one of these? Tells me there might be a Cinderclasm. Let's try to play around it. By making a 2/2, I know. Shut up. Okay, they top decked that. Or no, they didn't have to. They played... No, yeah, they did top deck that. They missed a land drop. And now Cinderclasm? Crush the weak? Wowie. Should have done this first. If I had hit a 2-drop there, I'd cry. All right, combo. We'll see if they have a way to kill the Blight Blade here. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're out of, like, the million removal spells. But they have missed land, so they might just have mono removal hand. It's totally possible. Ooh, land. Cool. If they kill it in response... YOLO. Can we bite this dragon? Get him. Get him. Get him. All right. Guys, their hand is pretty good. It's pretty good. But they don't have Epiphany. So they have to find a solution to the lair. I wonder if they just gambit, but we'll see. Nice, tendrils, cool. This is where you want a Fading Hope in opponent's seat. Declare. What you got? Seems good. Seems good, but they need 1 more point of damage. So they just they're playing dragons and they replaced Epiphany with Hullbreaker Horror. How lazy. Who would do that? 3 Prismari commands and a Crush the Weak. I don't know if this will be big enough, but what the heck. It's got 2 counters, right? Maybe they have to chump block. But if they have a removal spell, they can target their own dragon and bounce their horror. Okay. 3rd Dragonfire, is that accurate? They top Leer. Seems good. Seems like we got dunked on this time, guys. On the draw, we mulligan that game too. It wasn't a great hand or anything. Nothing to overthink. Yeah, if we're up against mono white now, though, I am off it. 100% off it if we're up against mono white immediately after the changes. So hold on to your butts. Ooh, okay. Tough matchup. Tough matchup. But doable. Doable if we draw okay. We also don't have any fight spells here, which is good. They're usually not very effective against these things, and we've got Trample. We got a bit of Trample and Resilience to a Meat Hook Massacre. Oh, God. Wow. I think I'm about to get wrecked by Valky. They take the Oddity, though. They didn't take the Pack Leader. They chose not to wreck my curve. No, no, not the curtains. Wow, that's a lot of mean little critters you got there. After touching all of them, the opponent decides to attack. They're not going to block with that Valky, but they might block with those curtains. And I guess they know enough of my hand. So we'll just... I think we Troll. Don't think we Mammoth. Troll Trample is too important, and they could take it with the curtains here. Oh, they're going right for it. Let's see what they take. Probably the Chariot. Best card, right? The aggression has ceased a bit. They could block it with the eye, but then we can pump. Okay. We could put more damage through, but if their plan is to hook, then we can just make a troll on end step. They're going after the troll. If they spend their turn like that, though, we will come after them with double Pack Leader, and it will be glorious. There it is. No, attack first. Feisty. Very feisty. Wow. Wow. Okay. Sherlock would say the game is afoot. What are you up to, Revealing Eye? Okay. I think the play is the Mammoth. And I think the Mammoth is the play. I think next turn we can Brawl, get back Oddity, attack with it. And I don't think they can sweep the board. If they play Crippling Fear there, oh my god. But, okay. We did it. Dodge Crippling Fear. Still attacking. The Eye of Sauron sees all. Dude, land drops are easy. Kind of disappointed it wasn't a land, to be honest. This is definitely where they hit Blood on the Snow, isn't it? This is definitely the spot. But they do need the land to do it. They missed a land earlier. We're still at 12. If these die, we can power up layers. Make them have it. Land. Hit me. I gave him another life with the Meat Hook Massacre. Is that enough to survive? I will Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They've only got 8 life. And they've got a hook. Probably need to pop that. Make sure you get through the turn. Chariot. All right, so I think here we activate one of the layers, attack with that so that we get the trigger from the pack leader. We can put the +1/+1 counter on this layer. They'll block, the opponent will block one of the 3s. They will end up at 4. But I think the layer is the right target. You could say we want it on like the pack leader in case we draw Inscription. We can win on the spot. We block the 2/2. We could put them at 1. Is that better than playing Chariot? Maybe. What does it mean? Woo! Okay, means they're dead. All right, here we go. CGB, have you had about 1,000 viewers the whole stream? Over 1,000 pretty much since the first minute. You guys are cool. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to be back. All right, keepsies. Pack leader to the go for the throat. Let's go. Will this pack leader actually attack somebody and be useful? Or is it doomed to die to Spikefield Hazard, Shambling Ghast, and everything else forever? He's going to do it. He's going to hit something. Tempting to play the Mammoth there. A little worried about this unnatural growth, but we do need the Snowlands for Blizzard Brawl. We do need the threats. Man, what did they keep? Hopefully it's a Skullport Merchant or Fellstinger, and we can just Blizzard Brawl our way right through it. Man, how much mono... Have we played 3 mono blacks and a black-white? Okay, this is a black-white. Play your wedding invitation. Let's go. Still on that Snowland stuff. People like Blood on the Snow a lot. Without Haven, like... Haven hurts the Blood on the Snow decks a little. But man, they were an important part of Blood Money. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Get thick. Get aggressive. I think we do this. Otherwise, they just block here, right? But playing another Mammoth, I don't know. I want to keep hitting my land drops. Let's go. Let's be aggressive. This is how the aggro works, right? Because if we tap another Blizzard Brawl and they don't have enough defense, I mean, could just run them out of the game. The Twitchies. Okay. They're going wide. Our plan now is Chariot, also go wide, unnatty growth. Maybe that can do it? Unnatty growth now? Nah. Chariot, right? They'll chump this. This will be a 3-2. They'll trade with this. So we shouldn't send it. We got any elephant enthusiasts? I can't make a good elephant noise. I wish I could. They're definitely trying to... They're trying to get to Blood in the Snow. We have to finish this. What's this gonna do? Transform it. Okay. Getting up to 10 is pretty important. Another blocker. Man, where's our trample when we need it here? And they get another critter. Do we want to make another token? Or do we want to attack with all 4/4s? Or all, like, things that hit that hard? And maybe they don't block something. I guess we could use the Mammoth to turn on the Chariot, and then it gets double buffed, and we still attack with 4 things. That's the play. Or use the pack leader. Yeah, you probably blocked the 10-10. God, I wish you were a troll. If you'd been a troll, this game might be over. All right, they found a mascot exhibition. They've got to sweep this board. Do they? I mean, they have the mana for Blood in the Snow if they have it. Meat Hook Massacre is also really good. Tank, 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 sweep. Come on, Ulvenwald Oddity. Let's go. Okay. Okay. 4, 8, 1, 2. And that would double, right? So if we go boom, boom. This doesn't crew it until after the trigger. But that doesn't matter, I don't think. We could just play both. I guess we play both. Yeah, we're going to want the Trampley threat. And if they have double sweeper, that's bad, but just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. But we definitely want this. And the question is, like, do we use this, power this up, attack, and then we can also power up the layer, and they both attack for 4, and we get damage in this turn? I guess we do, right? That way the Chariot can keep attacking even if they sweep, and this forces a sweep because it tramples. I guess we have to be thinking about, like, Meat Hook Massacre. We have to. So we just hold. This can come down and crew Chariot because of unnatural growth. So if the board is clear, we just get in there. All right. They can Masco Exhibitio. And they do. Is it enough to stop the pack leader, though? All of these have a little bonus. You know they're going to block it. I think the play is we're going to use you to crew the Chariot. If we send in the Chariot, it's a 4/4. If they block it with the 5/5 and they block this, it's going to be 10. It's going to be 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go to 1. Is that worth giving up our Chariot for? Probably not. Let's just do it like this. Do it all, okay? Put them in the same spot again. Except now we're up a card and they're down their mascot exhibition. That should make them sweat. We also have to remember going on, like, they have the field. So we gotta not rely on our lair if we can help it.
You reek with terror.
Okay. Not great against trample. But they have something. They have something. The class is good. The class means we have something to copy with Chariot. So if we add a counter, it doesn't double first. Not enough. I don't know, man. Infernal Grasp is life lost, but they might have Vanishing Verse. Probably have Vanishing Verse. It makes sense that they could be holding on to Lulth. They could have drawn the verse here a few times. Okay, they do. All right. So we attack with this, we make this, they trade there, this goes 3. But if we attack with the layer, they're tapped out. So we do want the layer here. So they want to double block the chariot. If they don't double block the chariot, that's so good for us. And we want to put them in a position where activating Lulth is bad. Okay, they're letting us keep the chariot, guys. And we gave up our lair that they had a Field of Ruin for anyway.
I will cull the weak.
Is it time to play this? So that next turn we can activate our Ranger class? I think so.
You win this round. Aren't I generous?
Lulth down. Edgar in the house. Okay, this is getting kind of scary. But we just have to keep finding ways to keep the pressure on. That's a good one. That's a really good one. So we definitely need to get that down. I think we crew this first, make it an 8/8, and then they can multi-block it. But yeah, this card's been missing from our matchups for a few games, and it is a boss. We could play the Sculptor, but I think putting another counter on this, making it a 9, would mean they have to triple block it to kill it, and I think that's worth it. Make them big. Edgar can eat one of these, unfortunately, but the spiders have to chump the others. And we kind of replace this wolf anyway with a new, shinier Seeka's Chariot wolf. Yeah, I don't think that's what's going to happen. Okay, here we go. Spread out those spideys. I wish I could have left one more mana open to be able to remake a troll if they kill it, to keep a trample threat on the board. But yeah, they have to answer the troll here. This troll is unnaturally large.
I'm hungry.
More
Stay for dinner.
Lulth.
Aren't I the generous one?
Dude, green is a mountain of its own, man. Your face. Can they get out of this? Eh? Dead. Dead. Finish him. And we are back for the post-game wraps. And let's check the stats powered by Untap.gg. Download link in the description. It does support the channel when you download the companion app to track your stats. We went 7-4. We are 71% on the draw, 52% on the play. What is up with that? But you'll take a 64% win rate in standard. Losses to Gruul. This deck is not good against Jaspera Sentinel Magda. When the opponent gets to do that, bad things happen. So the Gruul / Teamer kind of matchup, they just do what you do, but faster and with more flying, and it's kind of unwinnable. It reminds me of watching the World Championships. We saw two players, Sam Pardee on mono green and Jean-Emmanuel Depras on Teamer, mostly Gruul, Goldspan Dragon, Magda Sentinel, Jaspera Yeah, that stuff. And they had to play each other 3 times in the last 4 rounds, something like that. And the Dragon player, John Emmanuel Duprat, won them all. So it's a bad matchup. Anyway, the black control decks and the black-white decks. The trample goes a long way. You need all the trample. If you have all the trample, you kind of get through all those little creatures on the ground. And if you play smart in a way that you keep consistent pressure on them, even their blood in the snows don't usually save them. So very interesting sample today. And of course, 0 mono white, because why would mono white show up when we try to tech our deck against it? I know the truth. The truth is that the mono whites are already in Mythic just by spamming games, and we are lowly platinum gamers trying to actually get there before the end of the season in 3 days. Will we make it? I don't know. I'm gonna go start my stream and we're gonna find out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.